I'm B-Lyrical, and this week I'm going to talk to you about periods. Yay! You know, the menstrual cycle, the painters are in, the decorators are in, Shark Week, and how to deal with them. So here's the deal. In my 10 years of bleeding, yuck, I have tried a lot of different period products. I've tried pads, tampons, panty liners, and you know what? They all work to a certain extent in their own way, and I've got a lot of love for them. But this year, I decided to try out the menstrual cup, also known as the moon cup. I know, it sounds like I decided to take a whiz in a spaceship or something, but no, the moon cup is a period collection device. And this is what it looks like. I've had a lot of friends asking about how the moon cup works, whether it's actually a viable solution for them, and they had loads of questions, so I decided to be really forward about it and make a video all about the moon cup and my vagina, put it on the internet for the whole world to see. The video, not my area. Anyway, here we go. I bought my moon cup online. They can be quite difficult to find in shops. I paid about 430 Rand for it. That's roughly 20 pounds. And it came in a package like this. So here's what you do with it. You fold it in like that, or like that. And then you insert it, into your canal. You insert it in much the same way that you would a tampon, except that it sits a lot lower down than you would be used to with a tampon, and it collects rather than absorbs your blood. And it lasts way longer. After a couple of attempts, you'll realize whether or not you need the stem. It has to do with where your cervix hangs. I cut my stem off, as you can see. I'm gonna be really real with you though. You're gonna hear a lot of women speaking as though the moon cup just magically and painlessly inserts itself and just starts collecting everything from the word go, and it's a beautiful, magical fairy tale ride. That wasn't my experience. The first month attempts were kinda horrible. It was messier and more difficult than I expected, and it didn't work in practice the way it did in theory. And I got really annoyed with it and with myself for buying it. But the second month, girl, so much better. Practice really does make perfect. I could not feel a thing. No pain. No, really, no pain whatsoever. Once I figured out how to put it in correctly, the trick is to let it sit way lower than you would with a tampon and to relax when you're putting it in. The moon cup did not leak once, not even once. Depending on your flow, you can leave the moon cup in all day, only changing it morning and evening, which I personally love. Ain't nobody got time for constant period breaks. When you do take it out, you just tip the contents into the toilet or the shower drain, depending on where you are, wash it thoroughly, and put it back in. Another thing that's great about the moon cup is that I don't have to spend hundreds of rands on temporary period protection. The moon cup is initially expensive, but it does pay for itself because it can last for up to 5 years. And I don't have to feel guilty about adding my extra waste to nasty landfills. Because the cup collects rather than absorbs your menses, many sites have said that it's actually much healthier for the female anatomy. You see, a tampon absorbs everything in your uterus, including your natural, necessary, healthy fluids, making the area pretty dry, and it can cause irritation. Tampons can also leave behind fibers in your uterus, which can be really harmful for your body, not to mention the fact that tampons have been known to cause toxic shock syndrome, which you can die from. The moon cup is made from non-latex silicone, which means it does not leave anything behind and it does not dry up your vagina the way a tampon would. I love you. Psst. I'm not even being endorsed to say this stuff. But as usual, you do you, boo-boo. With this one, I totally understand the fear of putting some new weird thing up your but this is the best period protection I personally have ever used. So, if you do try the moon cup, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below telling me about your experience. If there's anything I missed out in this video, feel free to comment that below too. We're all in this together. Otherwise, that's it for me. I make new videos every Wednesday, so make sure you click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Until then, be kind, be peaceful, be lyrical. Sayonara. No, really, like, no pain.